All right, the third kind of mean we're going to do is a weighted mean, and every college student should know how to do this because this is how you figure out your grades. Now, weighted mean is also the same thing that you might use to figure out how to balance a mobile, that sort of thing. It has to do with putting the weight in the right position. Now, the weight is like, in our other example with group mean, it's like the frequency. It's how many times that data point gets used. All right, so let's suppose that we have a normal 4.0 grade point thing here going on. So our grade points would be, translated A would be 4.0, 2.0, 3.0, 4.0, like that. So those are our grades. Now the credit is how much weight that the grade holds in the total. All right, so just like the other one, our formula will be given by the weight, which takes the place of the frequency, times the data point, which is the thing that has to be repeated, divided by the total number of whatever the weight adds up to, just like the frequency. So we're going to use, for the weighted mean, a formula that looks like this. Okay, so let's figure out this person's GPA using the weighted mean. Now notice that the weight in this case is the credit, how much it holds. So we have 4 times 4.0 plus 3 times 2.0 plus 3 times 3.0 plus 2 times 4.0 divided by the sum of the weights, which is 4 plus 3 plus 3 plus 2. Okay, at this point we could probably just plug it in a calculator. So we're going to get parentheses, because we want to do the numerator first. 4 times 4 plus 3 times 2. I don't really need to put the point O's on there. I'll talk about that in a second. 3 times 3 plus 2 times 4. Parentheses divided by parentheses, because we want to have them add this up first before we divide. Parentheses, enter, and we get 3.25. Alright, so because we have one decimal place, we round it up to 2, which in this case is nice because that's what it came out to be. We didn't have anything infinite like 333s and have to round it off, so, or 666 or something. So this is nice and it worked out perfect. 2 decimal places, we have our GPA. Now why didn't I need to put those on there? Because zeros don't contribute anything. It's just another way of writing it. And a lot of times when you use your calculator, it's easier to do things ahead of time so you don't have so much typing in the calculator and you don't have so much junk to worry about. Think about things ahead of time. Now the other thing that I did, and I kind of mentioned it when I was doing the calculator, is when you plug it in, you want the numerator to be done and the denominator to be done before you do the division. So to make sure you do that, make sure in the calculator that you stick these parentheses around each one. Normally we write these expressions this way and those parentheses are implied. Alright, so that's the weighted mean.